With over 2,500 different skins now being added to Fortnite, today we need to look at the 50 best skins in Fortnite Chapter 2 Remix. These are going to not only be some of the sweaty skins of all time, but some of the most tryhard and the biggest meme skins as well. And of course, we are talking about some skins that you guys have never heard of before, so make sure you watch this entire video because I guarantee you are not using the number 3 position skin. Also, make sure to go down and hit the like button and the subscribe button if you are new. Let's just get straight into it though, and we have to start off with Midas. Even though this is one of the newer skins in the game, I feel like it is already one of the best ones as well. Fortnite always do a really good job with the mashup skins, and they've basically combined two of the most popular skins we've ever seen into one, which was Midas and Meowscles. We don't really know how popular or tryhard this is going to be, especially with Chapter 6 just around the corner, but if you guys do like the way this looks so far, make sure to go down, hit the like button and the subscribe button. But that takes us forward to the number 49 position, and we have to go with Lara. This is probably unlucky to not be finishing up higher in this video. It has definitely become a lot more popular this season as well, with pros and streamers like Clicks actually starting to use this. It has always been a good skin in Fortnite, and it does only set you back 800 V-Bucks, so considering this has so many different styles, I feel like it is so worth it. We need to move on though to another really clean skin, and this is going to be the Cozy Chomps. You can actually pick this up for 1,200 V-Bucks, so it is a little bit more expensive, but this is actually suited to all of the casual players that we do have in the game. A lot of people are tryhard players, but if you want to use a skin that is going to suit every single game style of Fortnite, then I feel like the Cozy Chomps is perfect. We do just have 2 different styles of this skin in the game right now, but I feel like we could definitely see a bunch more being added in the future. We may as well move on though, because next up we have Fishpool. This might not suit every single playstyle of Fortnite, because I feel like this is better suited to the meme players. This was actually one of the coolest skins that we had as part of the Marvel franchise. No one really expected this though, because a lot of the skins are from the comics or the TV shows or even the movies, but instead this is sort of a custom made Fortnite Marvel skin. I still like the design of it. I think it is one of the funniest skins we've seen, and definitely something that you guys need to buy if it does return to the store in the future. I feel like John Wick though is going to return to the store a lot more often, because this is easily one of the best skins that has ever been added to the game. I mean, this was just so well done. The design for it is so clean. Even though we had the Reaper, which is sort of like an unofficial John Wick skin, I feel like a lot of people do prefer the official collab skin. Still though, it is quite expensive, coming in at 2,000 V-Bucks, so if you guys do want to use something that is a little bit cheaper, then maybe Cruella de Vil is going to be the best choice. This was part of the Disney Villains collab that we have seen in Chapter 5 Season 4. This was unexpected. We never really had a collab like this before with any of the Disney characters, but I feel like we are going to be seeing a bunch more of this moving forward. Obviously, Disney does own Marvel, so we will see a bunch more Marvel collabs coming to the game as well, and that is why I feel like we have to include Tony Stark in this video as well. I mean, there is no doubt that Tony Stark has been one of the best skins that we have ever seen. It is one of the best Marvel skins ever, and I just feel like one of the best collab skins as well. This is actually part of the first ever Marvel season that we had back during Chapter 2 Season 4. It was the Tier 100 skin, and if you guys absolutely grinded out that season, you might have even had a chance to unlock a rainbow edit style. I think that would have been so incredible. Unfortunately, I didn't play enough to unlock it, but if you guys do, let me know in the comments down below, because it is definitely a huge flex. That takes us forward, guys, and next up we have Dynamo TNTina. This again is one of the newest skins that we have in the game, as it is the secret Battle Pass skin during Chapter 2 Remix. I feel like a lot of people sort of sleep on the secret Battle Pass skins, and they definitely have lost their hype because they aren't really secret skins anymore. These are now always announced at the start of the season. I do miss when these were basically a secret pretty much right up until they were released, but now obviously they get announced in the trailers and we see them in the Battle Pass straight away. I still think it would be better if they were a secret skin, so if you guys agree, make sure to go and hit that like button. But this is definitely one of the best skins that we have seen. I feel like they did an awesome job with this as well, because it is a combination of some of the most OG skins that we have seen in Fortnite, which was Dynamo and of course T and Tina. It does only have 2 different styles though, so if you want a skin with a few more edit styles, then I feel like Hannah might be the best option for you. Hannah does set you back 1,500 V-Bucks, so it is quite expensive, but this has 8 different styles, and you can customize this even more by using different glowing colors or different helmets, depending on which style you actually want to use. This is such a cool feature, and I feel like this deserves to be so much more popular in Fortnite than it is right now. It is just going to be one of those underrated skins that never really gets the attention it deserves, but I feel like Satoru is definitely becoming a lot more popular. This is one of the newest anime skins that we have had in the game. I feel like we have had so many different anime collabs over the last few years that it is hard to keep track of, but they are definitely some of the more underrated skins that we see. Not too many people really want to use the cell shaded skins that we have, at least not for long periods of time, which does suck. I just feel like they look so different to a lot of the other skins that people just don't really want to use them, but I feel like it would be really cool to see these becoming popular once again. Satoru definitely has been really good, but I feel like Himiko from the My Hero Academia collab deserves to be a lot more popular as well. This is a really unknown skin that not that many people have actually been using. I just feel like the design for this is so incredible, and My Hero Academia is definitely one of the biggest anime shows that we have seen for a long time, so this could definitely increase in popularity as these bundles do return to the store more often. We need to move on though to another collab skin, guys, and this is going to be Billy. Now, Billy was actually part of the Saw collab that we saw during Chapter 5 Season 4. I feel like this was mostly unexpected. I never really thought we would ever collaborate with Saw because it is one of the scarier movie franchises, but still Fortnite did it for the Fortnite update, and this was incredible. This was such a cool update. I love what they did with this, and they definitely made it as PG as they could. I still feel like this is one of the coolest Fortnite skins that we have seen, but unfortunately similar to a lot of the other Fortnite updates, unless you guys were actually playing a lot during that season, you're probably never going to be able to get it again because these really only feature in the store during Fortnite Mares, so you will have to wait another 11 months in order to get it again. Luckily though, you can get our next skin in the game right now, and this is actually Kieran Arik. In order to get this though, you do have to sign up to the Fortnite Crew bundle, so it does set you back around $10 a month, but I feel like they've really been improving the Fortnite Crew bundles a lot, and now they are some of the coolest looking skins that we have in the game. I just love them a lot. I feel like Kieran Arik is going to get so much better in the future as well as we do unlock more additional styles. Obviously, they are now adding 6 different edit styles for these skins over 6 months, which is really cool, and I feel like just adds to the value of this bundle. You also get a battle pass for free, and of course 1,000 V-Bucks as well, making this even better. But let's move forward, guys, to our next skin, and this is actually going to be Valeria. I'm a big fan of Valeria. I feel like this is one of the coolest skins that we have seen for a really long time, and it is definitely one of the most underrated battle pass skins as well. This was added during the first season of Chapter 5. I really liked this battle pass. I thought there were some amazing skins in here, but it definitely got overshadowed by Peter Griffin being available. Still though, there are some edit styles for this that are just incredible, so if you guys are lucky enough to own it, hopefully you have actually been using it. It can definitely become a lot more tryhard in the future as well, but one battle pass skin that probably won't gain too much more popularity is going to be the Reaper. With Chapter 1 returning permanently though, we could see a lot of people starting to come back to the game and using this OG skin once again, but if you are like me and have been playing Fortnite since the very beginning, you probably don't use this OG skin that much anymore. I still really like this. I feel like the Reaper is one of the most iconic skins in the history of the game, and is probably unlucky to not be finishing up higher in this video, but a lot more people have been using something like Spider-Woman a lot more recently. This is one of the newest Marvel skins that we have seen in Fortnite. Obviously, we had a big Marvel collab last season, with it being the second ever Marvel season in Fortnite, but Spider-Woman is one of the more interesting skins because it wasn't added as a battle pass skin, and it isn't necessarily from any big TV shows or movies. It was just added as a comic book skin. I feel like this is really cool though. It has definitely brought a lot more attention to this, and this is actually pretty similar to Gwenpool as well. I feel like there is so much potential for this in the future. We already saw a bunch of people using this last season, with pros like Frantic actually still using this today, but I feel like one skin that is still just a little bit better has to be Glitch. Glitch is already one of my favorite skins that we have seen in Fortnite. I mean, the design for this is just so insane, and this is the only skin in Fortnite that has an infinite number of edit styles. What I mean by this is that this is basically going to get more and more styles every single season, because this gets styles based on how many wraps you actually own. So with more wraps always being added to the game, this is just going to continue to get even more edit styles. I feel like that is such a cool feature. There are some really cool ways you can customize this as well that I feel like people haven't really figured out just yet, but they definitely will over the next few seasons. If you guys do want a little bit more of a simplistic skin though, then maybe Incinerator Kuno is going to be the best skin for you. This was pretty much a reskin of the Kuno that has been in Fortnite for a really long time. They added this as a bundle, and you can pick it up for around around $10, but it just doesn't feature in the store that often. I still really like this though. I feel like it has been one of the best skins that they have added to the game. It would be really cool if this was just added as an edit style for the original Kuno, but again, I feel like that would make this so much more popular than what it is today. If you are lucky enough to own it though, make sure to let me know in the comments down below, because I just feel like this is one of the coolest skins that we have actually seen. So that takes us forward, guys, and next up we have Reverie. This is a lot newer than the Incinerator Kuno skin. This is also one of the cleanest skins that I think we have seen for a while. The only downside for this though is that this is actually a starter pack skin, so as you guys know with starter pack skins, they only feature in the store during that season. This is added back during Chapter 5 Season 1, so we are never going to see this again. The starter pack bundles though are really cheap. They only set you back around $4. You get a skin and a pickaxe in this, and you do get some V-Bucks as well, so I feel like they are definitely worth buying even if you don't really like the skin. The problem for this though is that they never return, and they don't really get that popular during that season. It is usually after they have been removed from the store that people start using them because they are becoming more and more rare. That does suck, but again, I feel like it is just worth buying them as soon as they feature in the store for the first time. If you missed out on this though, you could always end up buying something like Echo instead. This is going to feature in the store a bunch. It is one of the most popular skins that we have seen, and it was last introduced during Chapter 2 Season 2, so it could be really cool to start using this again in Chapter 2 Remix. This is one of my favorite skins. Fortnite are always adding more and more styles for this as well, just improving this skin even more. It started off with just 2 different styles that were basically alter egos of each other with the different color styles for it, but over time they actually added in different color variants, which made it even better. These are more bright, colorful edit styles, so they look completely different to the original styles, and I feel like that is the best way for Fortnite to do these highly customizable skins. Let's move on, guys, and next up we have Core. This was another skin introduced back during Chapter 2. We actually saw this back during Chapter 2 Season 8, and this has some of the most edit styles I think we have ever seen in Fortnite. It is honestly kind of insane. I cannot believe how many styles there are for this, and it feels like Fortnite have already remade this skin as well, so I wouldn't be surprised if they remake it again in the future. I still feel like even though Undercover Core has been quite good, the original Core skin is the one that you want to use, and even if you don't like one edit style, chances are you're going to like the other edit styles that we have for this. Let's move on, guys, to the number 29 position, and we have Chani. Chani is one of my favorite all-time skins. This was just so good, and I feel like this is also so underrated in Fortnite today. We don't really see that many people using it just because it is a collab skin, and it's never really featured in the store that often either. We last saw this back during Chapter 2 Season 8, and we had the second June movie that came out, and Fortnite didn't even add these back to the item shop. I feel like this could be one of the more popular skins that we do have if a lot more people had the opportunity to buy it, but unfortunately that just hasn't happened. A lot of people though are using our next skin, and that is because this is One Ball. One Ball is one of the newer skins that has been added to Fortnite, and this was available in this season's Battle Pass Chapter 2 Remix. It is one of the coolest skins that we have. I feel like the design for this was incredible, and again, similar to a lot of these other remade skins, it is basically a mashup of some of the coolest skins that have been added to Fortnite, basically blended together. This is a mashup of the 8-Ball skin, and they've just reworked it into the remix theme, which I think is really cool. I feel like this is even better than the 8-Ball skin and does have a lot more edit styles as well. So if you guys didn't really like 8-Ball that much, I'm sure you will end up liking 1-Ball. And of course, you have to buy the Battle Pass in order to get this, so you get all of the other amazing items that we do have in this Battle Pass. Let's move on, guys, to a much more OG skin, and this is the Skull Ranger. Now, we could have included the Skull Trooper, but I just feel like we may as well include the Skull Ranger and change it up. Obviously, this is probably one of the more interesting skins. I feel like not that many people have actually been using the Skull Ranger, definitely making it one of the more underrated skins that we have in the game. I really do like this though. I feel like it looks so sick, and it's just one of the more interesting skins as well. It would have been really cool if Fortnite added in a purple edit style for this skin as well. Even though that is such a rare style for the Skull Trooper, it would have been really cool to be able to see this on the Skull Ranger as well. But there are definitely some other Fortnite Mares skins that I feel like have been more popular in the past, and one of them is going to be Michael Myers. We actually saw this over 1 year ago. It was one of the coolest Fortnite Mares skins that I think we have ever seen though, but unfortunately it doesn't feel like this is going to be returning to the store that often. We really only see it returning during 4-day mares, so again, similar to Billy, if you missed out on buying this, you're probably going to have to wait another 11 months in order to get it again. Hopefully you won't have to wait that long though to get Marigold, because this should be returning to the store very soon. This is actually added with a bundle, so you could pick this up for around $10, and it seems like these bundle skins are returning a lot more often. What a lot of people love about Marigold though is that this is basically a female variant of the Midas skin, which is basically the most popular and I feel like most iconic Fortnite skin we have ever seen. I love this so much. I feel like Marigold was such a clean skin, but the fact that it is a bundle definitely held it back from being as popular as it could actually be. We have seen a lot of female skins though being some of the best skins in the history of the game, and a perfect example of that is going to be the Elite Agent. We already talked about the Reaper in this video, but the Elite Agent was added back during Chapter 1 Season 3 as well, and probably could have been the best skin during that season if the Reaper wasn't added. This was so clean though. I love this so much, and Fortnite loves this as well because this actually got an edit style after that season ended. That is something that we have never seen before with a Fortnite skin. The fact that this got an edit style after that season ended is just so insane, especially for a Battle Pass skin. We have of course seen skins getting edit styles after they have been added with just regular item shop skins, because Kuno actually got one a few seasons after it was added as well. This is really clean though. I've always been a big fan of Kuno, and even though we already included the incinerated Kuno skin in this video, we had to mention Kuno as well. I feel like the Blizzard Buster edit style, which is the newest one, is probably the best, but you guys can let me know which one you prefer in the comments down below. That takes us forward though to the number 22 position, and we have to go with Zadie. Zadie is just one of the most tryhard skins I think we are ever going to see, and unlike a lot of other skins that we have already talked about, this is one of those skins that only tryhard players use. I mean, we never really see casual players using it, we never really see bots or noobs using it either. It just seems like this is a skin for only tryhard players. It does have 3 different edit styles, and you can pick this up for 1,200 V-Bucks, but I definitely would not be surprised if this does get remade in the future. One skin that probably won't get remade though is going to be Emma Frost. This is actually part of the Battle Pass during Chapter 5 Season 4. This was the diamond skin that we had added to the game, and I think this is one of the coolest skins that was actually added. I mean, the design for it was just so insane. It would have been so hard to make this skin look as good as it did, and you could even get the super edit styles on the diamond style as well, just making this even better. Still though, I just feel like the Battle Passes have been dropping off in popularity over the last few seasons, so maybe a lot more of you guys did end up buying Unchained Ramirez instead. This is actually part of one of the coolest clothing collabs that has been in Fortnite. This was added with the Balenciaga collab that we had back during Chapter 2. This was one of the most unknown collabs I think we have ever seen though. Not that many people ended up buying this, and I feel like it hasn't really returned to the store for a long time either, so for that reason it is probably quite rare. The design for it is so sick though. It has the same effect as Midas, where it actually gets more golden the more eliminations you get, which I just feel like not that many people know about. A lot of people do actually know about the Polo Prodigy though, because this probably has been the best clothing collab skin added to Fortnite. Fortnite basically remade the Renegade Raider, but with a Ralph Lauren outfit. I feel like that is so insane. I cannot believe they actually did this, and they have definitely made this one of the best skins just because of that. Again, this wasn't really that popular when it first got added. I feel like a few seasons later though, a lot of people started to use it, and in Chapter 5 it quickly became one of the most tryhard skins that we have actually seen. I still think it is so underrated today though, and hopefully it does return to the store soon. We need to move on though guys to another collab skin, and next up we have She-Venom. This again is a Marvel collab skin. I mean, we are including a lot of Marvel collab skins in this video, but we did just have a Marvel season, so I guess that makes sense. She-Venom has actually stayed popular during Chapter 2 OG. That could be because this was added right towards the end of Chapter 5 Season 4, so maybe not that many people ended up using it during that season, and instead waited until they could end up using the Battle Pass skins during Chapter 2 Remix, and then finally started using She-Venom. I like this a lot though. I feel like the overall design for this skin was really cool. Obviously we have had Venom and Eddie Brock in Fortnite for a while, but it was really cool to see this She-Venom skin being added. We haven't really talked about too many Battle Pass skins so far though, so let's move back to Jules. This is first added back during Chapter 2 Season Season 3. I am sort of surprised they didn't remake this for this season's Battle Pass, but it is still one of the best Battle Pass skins I think we have ever seen, and that won't be changing anytime soon. We did actually get a bunch of different styles for this, so that is only going to make this even better, but unfortunately this is like the only season in Fortnite history where they didn't add super styles for any of the skins. You basically just have 3 different styles. We have the default style, the world edit style, and the shadow edit style, so you guys have to really pick which one you want to end up using. If you do want something that is a little bit more simplistic and is available in Fortnite right now, then I feel like Rat Boy Reloaded or the newest Eminem skin is probably the best choice. This is really cool. I've always been a big fan of Eminem, so it is so cool that his skin is finally added to Fortnite. Obviously, we have had other skins added, but I feel like Rat Boy Reloaded has the potential to be the most popular one out of all of them. This is really clean. I feel like the mask edit style is my favorite, but it is completely up to you guys on which one you want to use. Let's move on, guys, and next up we have Focus. Focus is actually one of the most iconic skins in the game, and this started off as a controller-only tryhard skin. We never saw keyboard and mouse players actually using this in big tournaments. It seemed like it was only the best controller players in the world using it, which was really clean. I actually like the idea of this being a controller-only skin, but we basically see all types of Fortnite players using this today, but no one has really been using Jennifer Walters. I thought this would gain a lot of popularity back when Chapter 5 Season 4 was introduced because it was another full Marvel season, but unfortunately that never happened, and this just stayed as one of the most underrated and I guess weird skins as well. This dropped off in popularity so quickly, it was honestly kind of insane, and I feel like Loveless could be in the same position. This was really only added a few seasons later. It has been one of the best skins of all time, and it was part of a Fortnite crew bundle, which is probably why not that many people have actually been using it. But this was a reskin of Wildcard, and I feel like for that reason had so much potential, but for whatever reason we just never saw it actually ending up being that popular or tryhard. One skin that did definitely become tryhard though has to be the Renegade Raider. I mean, this is arguably the most iconic skin that has ever been added to Fortnite. So many people wish they could own this skin and have resorted to buying copies or remakes of the Renegade Raider. I mean, this is one of the most iconic skins, arguably the most iconic skin in the history of the game. So if you are lucky enough to own it, please let me know in the comments down below, because it has really only featured in the store for a few days, and that was back during the Chapter 1 Season 1 seasonal shop. Next up though, guys, we need to move on to the Mogul Masters. I'm sure a lot more of you guys do actually own the Mogul Masters. These have been some of the most popular tryhard skins that we have ever seen, but the downside of these is that these are so old. They were added before we even had edit styles in Fortnite, so if you wanted more than one edit style of the Mogul Masters, you had to buy them each for 1,500 V-Bucks. That is definitely the downside because they are so expensive, so a lot of people might have ended up using something like Mrs. Incredible instead. Now, this isn't anywhere near as expensive or as tryhard, but I just feel like this is really cool because Fortnite are now collaborating with Disney a lot more, which just means there is so much potential for these really cool collabs moving forward. I don't really know what the next collabs could be, but I feel like Mrs. Incredible was quite popular during Chapter 5 Season 4, and hopefully that continues into Chapter 6 as well. That takes us forward, guys, to the number 9 position, and we have Black Cat. I have always been a big fan of this skin, and this feels like Marvel's answer to the Catwoman skin. Catwoman has been one of the most iconic skins I think Fortnite has ever added, but it just hasn't featured in the store that often, so people basically resorted to buying Black Cat because they could not buy the Catwoman skin. I honestly think that is kind of funny, but it also did make me buy this skin because I think it looks really clean, and I still feel like this is going to be one of the best skins that we do have in Fortnite moving forward. That takes us forward though to the number 8 position, and we have Lara Croft. This is one of the best skins that has ever been added to a battle pass. I cannot believe how popular this has been, and I don't think we will see another battle pass skin better than this. It has finally started to drop off though. I mean, it has just been in the game for a really long time, so I am not surprised that it is just now starting to drop off, but I still really like the design of this and feel like it is one of the best skins that we have ever seen being added. Most people do just use the default style though, so if you do want to change it up, I highly recommend using the green or the gold edit style, but but we may as well move on to our next skin, guys, and this is Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg is one of the newer skins that has been added to the game. I thought this is going to be part of the Battle Pass because it is sort of the face of the season, but this is just an item shop skin. This is really cool though, I do like it a lot. So many pros and streamers have been using this as well, and it isn't just the skin that is cool, but all of the emotes for this as well are just incredible. One skin that hasn't really featured in the store for a long time though has to be Catwoman. I mean, we did just sort of talk about this with obviously the Black Cat skin, but Catwoman has to be one of the most iconic skins in the game and will probably become the most popular skin as soon as it does get added back to the store. I've been waiting for this to return for such a long time. I'm definitely going to be buying it as soon as it does get added back as well, because it does look so good, and I feel like this even has the potential to take over our next skins in terms of popularity, and these are the superhero skins. Yes guys, I feel like Catwoman could be even better than the superhero skins in Fortnite. They are some of the coolest skins though. The superhero skins have been so popular in Tryhard for such a long time. I just feel like we had to include them in this video. They are definitely some of the most expensive ones though, coming in at 1,800 V-Bucks. So if you are looking for something a little bit cheaper, then maybe Siren is the way to go, because you can pick these up for only 1,200 V-Bucks. Siren is really clean though. I love this a lot. I feel like it is one of the best skins of all time, and perfect for tryhard players, but also perfect for the more casual players. We definitely cannot say that about too many skins in Fortnite, but I guess we could say it about Midas as well. I mean, a lot of pros and sweats do use Midas still to this day, but a lot of casual players probably use this as well because it has just such a clean design. This does get more golden the more eliminations you get, which is a really cool feature that basically only Midas has. I know we do have a few other skins now that have the same effect to this, so I feel like they could definitely improve upon this in the future, but still this is one of the best skins. We need to move on though guys, and next up we have Lexa Hexbringer. This is probably unlucky to not be coming in at the #1 position that has been added as part of a Fortnite Mares update, but they did an awesome job with this. I feel like some edit styles where you can actually take the hat off would make this a lot better, but that could always be something they do add in the future. But still though, it is definitely not the best skin in the game, because I feel like that has to be the Chaos Director. The Chaos Director is arguably the best skin we have ever seen. I love this a lot. The design for it is incredible, and I just feel like this is going to be one of the best skins moving forward. This is basically a reskin of the Chaos Agent. I love the design of this, and I just feel like the Chaos Director is going to be even better. But let me know what you guys think of this, and there you go. That is my entire video for the 50 best skins ever added to Fortnite. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video.